Stop. It's enough. I need it. Behave. Come on. Sit down. Just trying to calm him down. Once he sees another dog, it's like forget it. He just goes nuts. Anyway, trying to do some laundry. Well, I already did laundry, but you know, it's that time, laundry time. Cersei, get over here. Oh my God. So I ended up doing my pastry. It came out nice. The only problem is that I was looking at the time here, and on when I first started looking at the time, it was, I think it said I had an hour and something minutes on the camera, and I'm like, if I have an hour and something on the camera, why did it go off within less than 15 minutes? Because, which now that I think about it, it couldn't have been the time, because it would have said 15 something. But that's when I saw, when I first before I started it, before I hit, record, it said I had an hour and something minutes. So I'm still confused about that. Like I'm not really sure what that means. When they say it has like 199 minutes. So then why does the battery life only last like 29 minutes? I mean, I don't know. I'm not reading something or something. I'm not getting the gist of something. I don't know what it is. But I thought I had enough time, and so I just started recording. And yeah, it was like, I think it was less than 15 minutes. And my battery was ready to die. And I don't have another battery. I don't have a backup battery. So, I'm like, that's a come. I put part 1. It was my Tea Time Tuesday. And that's why I put Tea Time Tuesday part 1. And I'll finish the rest, next week. But I was mad because I was like, but it said I had an hour and something minutes left. So why did it go off? Again, the battery life or the time on the camera is not the same. I don't know. But that's a come. I kind of like just abruptly it just ended just abruptly, just like that. So I was like, well, I'll do part 2 next week, and I'll just, fill in or add to what I read this week. So I'll just add it on there. But I'm just going to have to make sure that the battery is fully charged before I film again. But if you watch it, that's why it got cut off, just like that, because my battery died. So I was kind of upset about it. Not too upset. I mean, I could always, make another one. But like I said, I don't have a backup battery. I am going to buy one. I am going to buy a backup battery. But at the same time, I wasn't going to wait until this one charges and then continue on, because I have a lot of other things. I don't got time to wait to charge, have everything on the table still the way it is, because I have other things to do. I'm trying to hurry up and get this done, get that done, upload this, film that, and it's just too many things that I'm trying to do. And in other words, I always have a window. I always have a window to do something, and that's when I have to do it. So I didn't have time to charge my battery, which would have taken like about maybe, I don't know, 30 minutes to do, and leave everything on the table, and then I'll just feel frustrated. So, and then I'm just not going to want to do it, you know. It's a lot more easier for me to, it's not really even editing, to drop my clips down when I do my morning vlogs, because that's all I'm doing. I'm just dropping my clips. And it's a lot more easier because I do them in 3-minute intervals, 4-minute intervals, or sometimes it'll be 5 or 6. The majority will probably be like maybe 14 minutes, and then I'll drop the other ones like 5 minutes, 3 minutes, and I'll try to engage and talk about whatever I'm doing within that little time frame, so that when it comes to download or the videos, I'll have like 4, and I just had clip the ones I want, boop 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 boop, upload it. It does its thing. I don't have to edit, because I don't have to edit. There's nothing for me to really edit. And then so then they just upload like that. When it comes to me doing it on the camera, now that's a little different, because on the camera I have 30 minutes, 29 to be exact. So I don't have to make 17 videos and put them all on the timeline and spend hours editing all the stuff, because it's just a 29-minute video, and I can do and say whatever I want to do or say within those 29 minutes. So it's perfect. It's just perfect. So once I'm done, I just finish, I upload it, send it over, and bam, it's up. So that's how I do it. I mean, it's not that I don't want to. I mean, I'm still trying to learn how to do thumbnails. I don't know. Thumbnails are really tricky. But I'm still trying to learn how to do those. And I will, probably do some editing if I like go to the store and I end up having more than 5 or 8, clips, then of course I will edit. But for right now, I'm in a good spot. I don't have to edit. Everything I do, there's never a bad issue found. Everything checks off. I don't never have a problem. So I'm always happy about that. And everything gets, uploaded. So, and that's what I always do. I always watch what I say. I always watch what I do. I always make sure something that is not popping up behind me, and if I do, I'll cover it, I'll do whatever I can to make sure that nothing that should be seen will be seen, and with everything. So yeah, so that kind of like bummed me out that I had to cut it short, my Tea Time Tuesday. Although I did like the little pastries that I made. Those came out really good. So I was really happy, that they came out. They didn't taste great, but they didn't taste bad. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I just got to, work on it. He'll be back. Oh, his owner went to the store and he's like having a fit. He'll be right back. He's upset. He always wants to go. What? He'll be back. Just wait. Just wait. He's like, keeps going to the door. And so, yeah, I was really happy. Everything came out. No, you gotta wait. You're just gonna have to wait till he gets back. He's not gonna want to wait. He's like, yeah, I ain't waiting. But so, and I'm gonna continue because I do remember saying that I didn't want to make pastries every time I do my Tea Time Tuesday, because, I'm trying to lose weight. I don't want to eat a whole bunch of whipped cream and icing and chocolate and all that. But then I said, okay, you know what? If I can stick to making just like pastry puffs, like something with not too much sugar, then I can do that. So I started seeing some videos on making like little tarts. So I'm like, oh my god, I can make lemon tarts, or lemon meringue tarts with I'm still congested. With with cream on top, or I can do blueberry ones, or I can do cherry ones, like that, or like the one I saw was carrot cake, and I go, oh, I can do that one with carrot cake. So I'm probably lean more towards that way, but yeah, so I'll be doing that. I'll be making more pastries than anything else. And like I said, the Pillsbury pastry, I think it was more like a croissant kind of pastry. But, I used it as making an apple turnover. And they did. They came out cute. They really did. Didn't like the taste of the dough. But then again, you get what you get when it's store bought, That's just, how it is. But now that I'm getting my stove fixed, I'm gonna end up gonna practice. And I'm really glad that my stove conked out on me when it did, because it's just been like hot, and I don't like it when it's hot. I don't like to put on the oven when it's hot. That's what it is. So I'm really glad that it wasn't working for a while, but I will get back, they are going to fix it, so. And I'm really happy, because I'm going to talk to the guy who's going to come to fix it, because usually I have to, that's the time I had my hair up and I had to take a shower after I picked up the kids. I was like, it reached like 90. Did it reach 90? I know it got really hot. It was like extremely hot. It went down, but I know it hit like 90 degrees. Right now it's 82, but it hit 90. So, and then when I went to go pick up the kids, I was wearing jeans and I was wearing 2 shirts, and oh my god! And then I had to go to the store and pick up a few things. I had to pick up some what did I pick up? Some apples and some lettuce, and then I had to go back and I had to go to another store, and then I had to get some quarters to do some laundry, and then I went to go pick up a few more other things, and when I came home I said, well, I'm just going to stay in what I'm wearing, because I am not changing. And because one thing I don't like to do, I don't like to change when I'm already like, when I know I have to go back out again, I'm not going to change again, even though I should, because if I changed, that would have meant that I would have to had taken a shower, then put on shorts and everything, and then go pick up the kids. And that's exactly what I didn't want to do. So I said, you know what? No, I'm just going to just stay here, do what I'm doing, do the Tea Time Tuesday, everything that I had to do. I think I watched a few videos. And then after that, when it started being like, I think like 2:45, then I said, okay, let me start getting ready to go. And that's when I decided to, go pick up the kids and take care of the rest. And then finally finally when I came home, after I picked up the kids, I came home. I said, okay, now I'm going to take a shower. Now I'm going to take off everything that I have to and take everything off, because I was just so hot. And so I did. I took a shower, put on my shorts, this I always have on underneath, but I put on some loose shorts, took a shower and everything, put my hair, I was even doing laundry. So on top of that, I had to go down, get the laundry up. And then I started downloading Tea Time Tuesday, and it took forever. It's finally up now, but I downloaded that baby like, wow. I thought it was going to be done by the time I got back from picking up the kids, but it was done. It was processing, and that took. It was it's going to be upload. It's up. It's taking longer than usual, but it'll be uploaded soon. So I said I don't care, because I got things to do, and that's one thing I always take in consideration. I mean, sometimes it'll get uploaded like that, and sometimes it'll take like 2 hours, sometimes 3 hours before it goes up. So within that time, I'm like, well, you could take all the time you want, because I got other things I have to do. So like when this was still uploading, which it finally uploaded, like finally at around 6:30, not even, like at 6:45, it finally finished. That's why I'm doing this now. And then I was making soup. I made the split chicken soup, which I'm going to have in a little bit. I'm going to have some soup. And so then I said, okay, well, now that that's done, because I was waiting for the, what is that thing called? The little thing you put in the camera? I forgot. There's that little thing, the memory card. And so I needed that, because the last time I took that baby out of the computer, it stopped uploading. Something went wrong, and I was like, what? And then I had to do it all over again. And I was so mad. I was so mad. But it because I think it had downloaded enough that it was like it caught up. So it downloaded a little bit more faster. But yeah, so I learned not to take that out anymore. Just leave it in there, just leave it alone. And so finally I just took it off and I popped it in the camera, and now I'm doing this video. But and then I did an early video because I'm doing I'm finally getting into my coloring pages, because I haven't been doing it. So yeah, I gotta start coloring these guys. Even though I don't like the books, I'm gonna see if I can find some other ones. But I already got one page colored. I'm gonna be coloring another one, and I just want to get into, because when you use different colors, like then they're not like the same. I wonder if I could pick you guys up. You guys look so low. Anyway, I mean, it's just, every time I mess with the knob, I always feel like it clicks. Anyway, so yeah, so I want to work with the alcohol markers, the regular markers, and color pencils. One thing about color pencils that I realized, like if you're like, let's say, is this a paper? Let's say you're coloring something with color pencils. With color pencil, you have to like go around in a circle, to make, for the color to be like almost like so it won't look like scratchy. So you always got to color in circles. And one thing I noticed when you use two different colors, especially with color pencils, because they're more like wax, you can go over that one underneath and it won't bother the color. If you press hard, of course it will. But if you go over it very lightly and you have to color something else, it will what do you call it? It won't mess with the other color. That's what I like about color pencils. But it's not the same with alcohol, and it's not the same with other markers, which other markers can really bleed, and it can bleed on the other side of the page, especially if it's like notebook paper or a thin paper. So you have to really be careful with the markers. But yeah, so just trying to do a lot of things. I was like, well, really want to get into making the holiday cookies, because Halloween's coming and there's no way I'm going to be able to cook a whole bunch of cookies in that little oven. So I need my oven to be up and running before Halloween, or the middle of Halloween, because usually it takes me like it takes me like 2 days to prepare. I have to make the dough. I have to refrigerate it, but I have to make the dough, use the cutouts that I'm going to use, then I have to bake them. And when you're on a time crunch, like for everything, the next day, then you got to make all the icing, the royal icing. And that's where the tricky part comes in, because now you got to decorate them. And it's not easy decorating, you know. It is a little bit hard, but you know, I've been wanting to learn how to decorate more professional, but you know, practice makes perfect, like they say. So I really have to. The same with my cakes. I want to make, you know, little cakes, but I also want to make fake cakes. I want to make real cupcakes, and I want to make fake cupcakes. So I don't know, but I'm trying to get into all that. And then on top of that, I have all my other things that I'm doing. My Faith Night Friday, my Saturday Night Threads, and my Tea Time Tuesday, and I'm trying to read more, and you know, I'm trying to be more creative, and I can't wait to finish my little books and put little kits together and all that stuff. I'll get there, guys. I'll get there. And then I have my couponing and my Dollar Tree haul. So you're trying to fit all that in, and then you got, well, the grandkids are not a problem. I mean, they kind of like keep to themselves anyway, so they're, you know. But they do get me up in the morning, I'll tell you that much. I have to admit, when they were on school vacation, you know, when they were on a summer vacation, I have to admit, I woke up late all the time. But now that they're back in school, my nose is running. Now that they're back in school, I'm getting up, you know, again up at 7 o'clock, which, again, I really want to jump back into working out again. I think I'm going to end up working out with stretching, doing stretches at night, and my knee was bothering me today. And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, what now? I do have an appointment to see a doctor on September 12th. So I'm going to talk to him, find out what the heck is going on, you know, and try to figure out this knee problem, because I don't want to have to go through the same problem with another knee injury like I did, you know, three or last month, which really pissed me off. But I'm going to start slow. I'm going to start with stretches. I'm not going to put on my workout clothes just yet. I'm just going to walk around the park, you know, very, slowly until I can pick up momentum. And then if I could pick up momentum, then I'll start putting on my workout clothes. But for right now, I'm gonna just take it slow. I don't want to injure my knee again. Yeah, it's annoying. It's annoying. Okay, guys, so I gotta put all this stuff away. Like, I had to iron my shirt, and I hate ironing. I really do. Like this shirt right here, I've had this shirt like for years, but I love it because it's so loose, and I love it. So I had to iron this one, and I never used to be into ironing, but there's just some things that have to be ironed. So probably do that tomorrow. I mean, I don't have a lot of clothes that I have to iron, just a few cleans. I like ironing, but not that much. So I'm hoping, guys, I am so hoping that I can be in shape before the holidays. So that's my goal, is to be in shape before, foot is itching. Before Thanksgiving. Let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, guys, I gotta put all this stuff away, and I have to shut off my chicken soup. We'll see you later.